Decide our 2021 grand finalist features the Rabbitohs up against the Seagulls. Here is the South Sydney lineup. Blake Taff still filling in for Latrell Mitchell in the fullback position. The halves are Walker and Reynolds. No changes in the South Sydney forward pack. Likewise the bench, and the coach is Wayne Bennett. The Seagulls have been one of the surprises of 2021, led by Tom Trbojevic, the Dally M medal favourite. One change in their back line. Moses Sulu will take the place of Brad Parker, who's out with a hand injury. No other changes in the back line. Sean Keppie, though, as he did last week against the Roosters, will take the place of Marty Tapau in the starting front row. And their coach is Des Hasler. Mark Nichols has been enormous for the Rabbitohs as well in the front row. What a battle it will be up front. And it's all to play for. The Provan Summons Trophy next week. One of these teams will be there against either the Panthers or the Storm. Gift chance here for the Rabbitohs to score first points. It's Nichols, takes it forward, or Keppie put in an awkward position there. Might have dazed himself. Oh, he's all rubber-legged. Play on for the moment, though. Cook comes here to Walker. Out the back from Koloamatangi. Back to Walker. Gagai. Croker is there. Play continues on. That is surprising. Now Murray runs towards LIA, pops it out the back. Cook, it comes back to the middle. Totola keeps it going. Sewer sweeps over. Reynolds is there, shows it. Graham, it comes to Paulo. Back on the angle. Beats Tom Trbojevic. He gets to the line. They will hold him up. Frantic defence by the Seagulls on their own line, and now the whistle blows. And Sean Keppie will get the full HIA.
Jackson Paulo still gets himself to the line. There's the shot on Mark Nichols from Sean Keppie. He stumbles. I thought the game was going to be stopped there. I thought the referee was looking at it. And here's Jackson Paulo back on the inside. Beats 3 or 4. Beats Keppie. Gets to the line.
On the right-hand side here, set is Murray at first receiver. Takes on the middle forwards. Dumps it out the back. Cook is there. Take on Croker and also Jake Trbojevic. Only 5 metres away. Reynolds a dummy half. Walker. The Cherry Evans up in his face very quickly. Gagai got away from Harper. A ball rebounding. Still there. Cleaned up by Walker. It might well be a Rabbitohs try.
Not gone by South at all. We're coming up to a reset of the tackle count. Now I'll have a penalty try.
I thought live that he knocked it back. And that's the case.
Knocks the ball backwards. The ball is live at this point.
It doesn't need to be a penalty try. It's going to be a try to Cody Walker. Can't be cleaned up by Lachlan Croker. Tries to heel it, back foot it, but doesn't get a touch to it. And Cody Walker picks the ball up to score the first try of the night.
Picks up the ball and grounds it.
Blake Taff stabs one.
Blake Taff is doing the goal kicking. There is certainly something wrong with Adam Reynolds and that right leg. There just has to be if Taff is doing the kicking.
On the Seagulls, and here come Manly.
It's Morgan Harper going to Jason Saab, coming across. They'll take him in a touch pretty comfortably in the end through Gagai and Johnston.
Wait, Cameron. Wait, Damien.
Slow play the ball. Croker finds Walker flat. There's the distributing. Foran for Trbojevic on the outside of Graham into the backfield. Garrick for the line, and there it is. The speed of Tom Trbojevic. Once again, pulling defences apart. He beat Graham point blank.
Have no try.
Reynolds is trying to slide across. Now, whether Reynolds gets him or not, I don't think he comes anywhere near him. But does Campbell Graham change?
And initiates contact with Adam Reynolds. We have a decision.
So what the issue is,
it's too close.
Well, it's just black and white.
There of Tapau runs towards Croker. He wanted a set restart as Arrow finds Reynolds. Floating, here's Walker. Back on the angle, the halves combining. Cook gets there just in time. Grubbers, a ricochet again. Trbojevic has to force it. They've cracked off a kick just the once so far. They'll do well to hang on here again. From Cook, it goes to Reynolds. Good tackle there by Kieran Foran on Jaden Sewer. A try saver. Reynolds and dummy half. Comes back to Arrow. He runs away from Walker and also to Powell. Croker's there to stop him. There's some help from Jake Travojevic. Midway through the set. Here is Murray. Comes to Walker. Taff. 3-on-2. Good ball! Johnston scores! Blake Taff with the cutouts. He finds the try-scoring machine in Alex Johnston. The Rabbitohs lead 10-0.
Well, it was a fourth tackle call on a set restart. Just too much for the Seagulls to handle. Blake Taff threw a great ball to Jackson Paulo last week, or in their last start against the Panthers, for a try to South Sydney. This time, it was a better one across the face of Dane Gagai.
Jackson Paulo try against the Panthers in week 1. And now a cutout ball for Johnston tonight. This one inside the left-hand upright. He's doing it all. It's Croker. Find Jake Travojevic. Kieran Foran showing it to Surley, taking on Campbell Graham. Without the speed of Turbo Tom, he was wrapped up. Here is Turbo. He's at the Paseka. He'll work it here towards Tom Burgess and also Arrow. Last play for Manly. Goes to Jake. Cherry Evans at the back. Tom Travojevic. He'll do it on his own. The ball came free eventually. Maybe after he planted it down.
Okay, Grant, decision is under review for the grounding.
Cody Walker
Cleared
comes
any
in over
illegal
the
contact
top.
by South Sydney, just looking at grounding.
There's no strip.
No, there's no strip. There's hands around the ball, but they're trying to stop a try. So there's no genuine attempt to strip the ball.
Tom Travojevic loses possession of the ball and fails to regain it. We have a decision.
Grabbed there just. The tackle around the legs. Dylan Walker did well. Cook, flat pass. Murray thought about reaching out. He'll play it quickly. Comes to Reynolds. Decoy run. Here's Taff again. Stepping. Takes them on himself. Foran stops him. Only a couple away. Graham goes from dummy half. He forces his way in. The pressure telling on Manly.
All right, tackle 6 here, Joey. I have no try.
And given what we've seen here so far, it's...
I don't know if we'll see any pictures to prove
Based on
that
all
he
the
actually
available
got it
angles,
on
we
the
support
ground.
the live decision.
You couldn't make a case he got anywhere near the turf. What a job by Croker. Sewer plays it. Comes back here through Cameron Murray. Walker numbers again. Gagai turns it on the inside for Johnston. Walker is taken down back on the inside. Play on for the moment. Walker still on the ground though. Reynolds puts it up. His first kick of the night. Tap backwards by Murray. It falls for Cook. He tries to get away from Harper. Does so. Grubbers. Walker is there again. Cook for Walker. It is all South Sydney. Walker has a double and the Rabbitohs pouring it on.
Stayed in South Sydney's hands. Here's the kick from Adam Reynolds just outside the 30. Probably didn't go as long as he wanted. That allowed South Sydney to get a touch to it. Watch the kick from Damien Cook. It's a left footer. It was a left footer from Damien Cook and it sits up beautifully for Cody Walker. The kick split and beat everyone. And Blake Taff is 100% kicking at the moment.
18-0. Morgan Harper.
He's been great on the chase, Campbell Graham. That's 3 or 4 tackles now he's made on Tom Trebojevic, when Adam Reynolds or Cody Walker have landed their kicks. Great ball, Olakawatu.
Cherry Evans, play on is the call. He runs himself into touch. Just a little touch there from behind. Walker at dummy half. Here is Marshall. Flat pass there. Burgess did well to hang on to it. Under the uprights, 5 metres out from Cook. They'll come across here from Reynolds. Good pass. Graham goes to Paulo. They have got them again. The Rabbitohs dominating the first 40 minutes. What an opening half this has been.
Well, it was another half chance that Manly spilt the ball and South's counter-attack. 4 tackles later, the Bunnies stretch it to the right side. Adam Reynolds does the job in the middle. Great ball there to Campbell Graham, who picked it up off his toes.
The local juniors with the La Perouse Panthers. And now the kick. Swing across the face of the uprights. It stays at 22 points to nil. Takes it inside the red zone. Midway through the set. Maybe time, though, for just one more play. It's Cherry Evans. He got a kick away only just coming through. There's an awkward contact there from Walker on Kalamatangi.
I thought it was incidental.
And the referee is happy. There was nothing untoward there from Dylan Walker, and that will be half-time. They made a call to Wayne Bennett looking for a coaching job. The coach said, hey, what about a game? It's worked out okay. Walker puts it up. Some real pressure here. Tom Trbojevic, a heads-up piece of play. He got a foot on the line to bring it back for a kick out on the full.
Yeah, very smart play from Trbojevic. Cody Walker's kicking has been first class in the absence of Adam Reynolds doing it, and there's Tom.
So it's a power play. One more here for Manly. Foreign out the back. Schuster, lovely ball. And there it is. The breakthrough they needed. Garrick plants it down. Manly score first, and they certainly have the firepower to make a game of this.
And just turn it back a couple of minutes to Tom Trbojevic. The Cody Walker kick. Trbojevic gets his foot out. They play the ball near halfway, and at the back end of that set, they come up with their first point.
We'll need to turn 4 into 6 if they can keep scoring, and the first part of the equation is done for Reuben Garrick. Midway through the set from Sewer, comes here from Marshall. Goes to Tom Burgess. And runs towards Aloye and also Olakawatu. Play number 5 for Reynolds. Out the back. Here's Marshall. Short ball. Graham spins. This time he won't be denied. He plants it down.
They hit hard, they hit early, but then scoreboard pressure. Well, it just saw some push passes. They dropped the ball coming out of their own end. Morgan Harper couldn't control the ball that shouldn't have been thrown to him. On the outside of Moses Suli, Garrett couldn't make the play on the inside. And this bloke's been outstanding.
This will be the last.
Well, that was clever from Cody Walker, just to soccer the ball away and then regather.
As coolly as you like. Reynolds puts it up. Garrick is there, so is Paulo! He'll moonwalk his way in. A catch off the bomb.
They scored one earlier in the first half. That one goes up, and Jackson Paulo, what a job he did. Takes it away from Reuben Garrick. There was a lot of him that wanted to turn around and run forwards, but then he realised he was travelling all right going backwards. And as Blake Taff hooks that one.
They can hit back and hit back quickly. I guess you just never know. Jake Trbojevic. They got up a second. The tackle there from Murray, right around the legs. Lawton for Jake Trbojevic. First man option, Aloye is there. And he lost the ball as well. It sums up the night for Manly. Their hands have betrayed them. Good crowd tonight for a prelim final featuring 2 Sydney teams in Brisbane. An awkward tackle here. Damien Cook resents it. Nobody in red and green needs to do anything silly here. Nichols is upended. He's okay though.
Angle, please. Hey, Adam, just take all your guys back towards halfway.
What's Sully running over my head?
So the tackle, Josh, by you is extremely dangerous, okay? We're going to go to the bin.
And it will be Aloye who goes to the bin. They've been up in their face all night. They're fresh. And they're ready for this one, the Rabbitohs. And they're on their way to next week's decider. Sully comes to Garrick. A chance down the sideline. Too much speed for Paulo. Puts it on the toe. Cherry Evans is there. Bounces behind him. He can't clean it up. Taff can. He sets sail for the other end. Runs. Turns them inside out. Lawton grabs him by the collar.
Well, can you believe the counter-attack from South Sydney tonight? Every time Manly have looked like busting them open off the back of an error, South then looked like scoring their own try. It has happened all night.
Cherry Evans was there. Morgan Harper coming back through the play. The ball will give away a penalty. South Sydney Rabbitohs. Here's a shift. Jake Trbojevic back to the middle. Wayne Bennett What a storyline it's going to be again next week. His final game in charge of the Rabbitohs. A chance to go out with a premiership. Here is Surley again with Trbojevic on the inside. Draw and pass. Turbo Tom gets one at the death.
Yeah, a couple of times he got the ball in the early minutes of this second half. He looked dangerous, made good meters, got them out of trouble. In for Brad Parker, and then finds Tom Trbojevic right at the death just before the try line.
28 tries in a single season for Tom Trbojevic in 18 games. He goes past the great Phil Blake. He scored 27 in his rookie season, almost 40 years ago now. The kick is wide. It stays at 32 points to 10. Further to that point in the post-mortem, the fact that Manly struggled against the top 4 teams. Here's a break by Surley. Garrick again. They're away once more. Taff getting quickly. Won't get to him at the death. Manly finishing with a bit of a flourish in the prelim final.
Well, what a statement Moses Surley's made in the second half. Very good start to the second half. Manly not in the game for most of it. And then late, opened South Sydney up with ease. Campbell Graham exposed down this right side a couple of times. Missed Surley twice, and then Garrick, and the speed of the back three, we just haven't seen it.
And we'll come up not far away from the great Hazemel Magic. 342 points Hazemel Magic scored back in 2004. The party has well and truly started in the Burrow, in red and green, wherever you may be. Johnston to dive in. Why not?
Downing's fine, yep.
The great Alex Johnston, he scores his second try of the game.
And Blake Taff tried a few of these passes in the first half. They didn't quite work out as Johnston throws himself into the corner and grounds it. But what a pass it was from Blake Taff. Just pushed it on out to Alex Johnston.
Blake Taff, the local junior. He can't convert, but it won't matter. At full time, the Rabbitohs have done more than enough. Tonight, too good for Manly. They've beaten them 36-16.